Picture this. You're trying to run a modern factory, but your data is scattered, your reports are stuck in legacy systems, and getting answers takes way longer than it should. Not exactly ideal when decisions need to happen fast. Clearly, something had to change, and that's where our senior design project comes in. We partnered with SKF's Falconer facility to help modernize their factory data and their reporting environment. The goal was simple: take important factory data and make it easier to access, easier to trust, and easier to use. Before this modernization effort, a lot of reporting depended on older systems like Cognos, and some large data sets had to be refreshed completely instead of just updating what had changed. That means more waiting, more strain on systems, and more chances for people to question whether the numbers are current. So how do you fix something like that, you may ask? Well, we help build a cleaner path for the data. Factory and ERP data flows through AWS Glue, lands in Snowflake, where it moves through organized layers like raw, staging, modeled, and API, and then gets used in Power BI reports and dashboards. Basically, we help turn raw factory data into something people can actually use. On the user side, this means that teams can open Power BI dashboards, filter what they need, and drill into factory data to get clear, up-to-date insights without digging through disconnected systems. Also, you'll notice that this dashboard is partially blurred. That's because some of this data is sensitive, which we'll get into next. But even with that, you can see how quickly users can find what they're looking for. And that brings us to security. Because this is real manufacturing data, it's critical that access is controlled. The system separates sensitive and non-sensitive data, uses role-based access, and supports ITAR compliance, so the right people get the right data without opening the door to data they shouldn't see. Another major challenge we ran into was performance. Some large tables were taking hours to write into Snowflake, and one table was so large that it still could not finish before timing out. That showed exactly why incremental loading matters. Instead of reloading everything every single time, the system should focus on what's actually changed. So overall, what did we actually deliver? By the end, we helped create a stronger foundation for SKF's data future. Snowflake models and views, Power BI reporting, AWS Glue ingestion work, testing documentation, and overall a clearer structure for future expansion. It's not just a class project, it's a step towards a more modern and scalable reporting environment. Less waiting, more trust, cleaner reporting. That's the next-gen factory data and reporting transformation, helping SKF Falconer move from data chaos to data clarity. Thank you all for watching.